Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. YouTube, I want to appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform for us to use to disseminate information. I always put a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not and will not promote violence, hate speech, misleading information, or what have you. We are here to educate, inform the members of the public about the happening, and also to remind YouTube that a call for self-determination is not a call for what? War.
For 1885, where European leaders up to the US, Germany was there, Denmark was there, Spain was also there. They joined hands together on how they are going to program our lives. Now that very Berlin conference now make us the suffer so. You know, when I tell us at times that it is not God that created suffering, one or two men join hands together and say, what can we do now? Let's create this suffering for these people. And after that very time, they created border for us. It's as if our father was not alive that time. I just wonder. Then anytime I'm wondering, then something also come to my mind. The thing will come is a new thing. I will look around like this. Don't you see what is happening in the present day life that you guys that are, you know, who also have brain? Don't you see what you guys are accepting? They were the same thing. The men of those days did it. It not concern me. Our own is just to marry many wives, give birth to them. We don't care what those children are going to become. And this very new generation is going to be more worse. And the society they are living down for their children, my dear, even not for activism, it's better you are just barren. Say you're not born. Let me introduce the topic to you. Now, let's save the children. Million march against Justin Trudeau, LGBTQ agenda on school children. September 20. It's going to be crazy in Canada. It's going to be million march. Patriots are going to be storming the streets. Maybe they may use this medium to set Justin Trudeau parking. Let's also see whether Adoilian will participate because they're not sent. Now, how are these people able to achieve their goal? There is this backers the other last year here. They also came and also supported them in prayers, you know, because what we do, we support good things. And the time is going to come, we are not going to be segregating ourselves again. This one is from Nigeria, this one is from Gabon. You are going to be called an African person, and that's our true identity. To the one I know, it was these same people. In 1914 here, that was when they named you Nigeria. Have you been able to think in 18 something or 17 something, how was your life? That is to say, the life you are living today have been prearranged for you. What our women are doing for a living today, that they used to build 100 flats, have been prearranged for them. That was why anytime their people see you to, you know, do game with it, they are very happy. Because there is something they always get from you. I'm going to be making this very particular topic a little bit broad. There's this video our brother uploaded today. I think I've downloaded it. I've not uploaded it to my YouTube. I want everybody to listen to it. The people, the member of Church of Satan, you need to see them speak. My dear, if you are not very careful, if you are not mentally strong, you go and join the Church of Satan. You will be a member today. Then you see the reason why. Anytime you are just blowing, you are an artist, they draw you closer to themselves. They give you everything that you want, everything that you need, spiritually and all of other. That's why these people are the ones that hold child trafficking, adrenochrome, human sacrifice, that your palace today they do. I will upload it to our YouTube. This very boy, the very girl, the very boy, the way they were talking, you just know that this one is devil. Your man will tell you this one is devil, and they are very happy. They said this particular part that even in they have their own Bible that a person strike you this side, give it the other. They said their own. If person strike you once, remove his head. Then I'll come be say, now me they use my mouth till they talk everything. Let me just play one part. I can't listen right now, but I can see access YouTube. Thank God for that. Now let me just play a little part of it to you. And I told us 2 years ago that there's a church of Satan that was opened in South Africa. And they care for themselves. And this man that was interviewing them, the boy and the girl, he said, why are they bothered about us? He said, we don't care about ourselves. He said, he will not believe on a man who died just down the cross. He said, they said they fight till the last. And it's true. Now, who gave us the donation? Or who gave us the mind that as he died the cross, your death is gone? That's how they are killing us today. And the real Bible was the one the Satan carried. They are using it. That's why too rugged here. If you taught me by mistake, you die by correction. If I say me don't read the book of Nene Babe Satan maybe now read before they can convert them. You don't do it. You saw my爸, you saw my mama tomorrow. Then tomorrow we will come play. You come your manner of name like the way I do it, always do it. Somebody that arrested your father, arrested your mother, call your wife all manner of thing. Tomorrow you are still playing. You are the biggest mumu. You are senseless. There is a part inside I want us. I want to play to us. Why this thing not even tapping now? This is your words read like this. Let's listen. Please, if you have not shared, please share. I can't even share. You can see that the video is not even moving. Now,
resources, and you've decided to help them. That's disgusting to me. You've never been
look at this. He's talking about us here. He said they decided to help us. He said that one they disgusting to them because my mind, and it's true. It's true. All what this guy said, I didn't argue it. All what this guy said, the thought of Satan people, I didn't argue it. They are the one that owns the real world. The only word they do now that is not good is human sacrifice. After all, go away now. What November you now? I know I mean I go November you now. November you now. If we live, come arrest me abroad.
What is these weaklings are taking away all our energy?
Listen.
And you've decided to help them. That's disgusting to me. You've never been to a refugee camp. Why would I possibly want to go to a refugee camp? Well, you have this masochistic love for weakness.
And what do you think that'll gain you?
Because women have more sensitive natures.
I will show you two of them that is talking and oh something they pop up they enter this phone.
Firm resolve of this man who's over there.
Look at the girl.
Soft reaction from me because I'm a woman, then you won't.
He's like humanoid.
In an Ethiopian, Christianity was designed as a religion for slaves. After all, historically, if there is any truth.
Now, you said Christianity were designed for slaves, and it's true. That's what I'll be telling you here, and it's true. They know about it. That's why today we are very weakling. We are very weakling. And devil is ruling the world. Before devil come they rule the world, you were the son of God. Where you condemn. Where Jesus Christ come there before devil come they rule the world. Because we have a lot of charlatans in Christendom. We have a lot of senseless aliens who carry Bible. A man will graduate chemical engineering. Instead of to go look for work, he go say God call am. Carry fake gospel they go. At the end of the day, at miracles. Most simply and go forward small. Or let me rewind it a little. Just hold on now. Hold on. There are a lot of things we have not get cleared. Or to get it clear, you go nowhere. And when I tell you need to deliver yourself mentally, it's survival of the fittest. Now you know. I'm doing my own part. With what I know today, not if it happen to me. Because now when you present what you know to God, say, okay, God, I don't feel do my own. No. Then God will come give you rescue. If you doesn't know about all these tricks, and the Bible also tells you, said don't be devices of devices. He said don't be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Today we choose to be ignorant. Listen. Listen.
You want your main concern in Christianity is to help the weak. Christianity was designed as a religion for slaves, after all. Historically, if there is any truth to it, the first followers of Christianity were slaves in Judea. Now, is that not true? That is not true. Who were the first followers of Christianity?
The first followers of Jesus
Christ were not only common working people, but some of the most eminent intellectuals of the day, such as Saul of Tarsus, Saul of Tarsus is the person who recreated the Christian religion in his own vision.
Look at the guy. You don't say this one not the normal human being.
I'm sorry, that's hardly historically accurate.
Now, at times when we speak, we are always using emotion and sentiment for anything. I'm not going to lead us to anywhere. Now, let's go to this very topic in proper. Now, during the time of our fathers, slavery came. After they done all what they are going to do, because if you check it, it's only I think one of the oldest country that was colonized is Liberia, one of the oldest country, and the only country in the world today that was not colonized is Ethiopia. Ethiopia was never colonized up to today. Was never colonized, and if you check the era of colonialism, it started from the ending of 18 something. Now, mainly 1960 something, that was when come off of Ghana, reach Nigeria, come off of Burkina Faso, you go to Mali. That was how they share within themselves. Now, the Berlin conference that they had, that was when they bring it into effect. That was why Britain had the highest country that was colonized in the world. 80% of this world have been invaded by Britain. Nowhere they never reach. Now the chains that you are seeing today be broken in Africa, or what Africa is not standing up, because they are trying to damage the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885 that was revisited in 1945 after the Second World War, when NATO were not created. Now the only country, the only OAU that Africa created, Organization of African Unity, when Kwame Nkrumah said that this neo-colonialism, we need to get rid of it, or otherwise we not come off for Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. After that very conference they had in Addis Ababa, Kwame was killed. That's why you see, anytime they see that this person has potentiality, what they do, they can spend any amount of money to buy them over. If you watch all our Egbe Weja today, if our Egbe Weja, the whole our Egbe Weja in Nigeria have, let plan, work with the government, let go into armed struggle, we forfeit drive Britain by ourselves. Because you know what, if we go drive there, they're not going to shoot gun. You know why? Because the world is watching. That's why if you watch people today that work for politicians, no one is in jail. Asariki Tokunbo up to today, he moved freely in the streets. After using a lot of bad words, a lot of things that even Una the Kanu did not even use, because he worked for the government. Now you and I that we are supposed to be brethren because of our ideology, or we are going through a lot in life, we are still the one helping them. Even not because the way me today, some people of Odonko attack me. And who am I fighting for? Am I fighting so that money may get to me, or I'm fighting for, so that doing this exposition so that we have a better society. Now, there are a lot of things we never understand. That's why a discovered enemy is a defeated enemy. The very day we discover our problem, finding solution to it becomes very, very easier. There is no time we can ever go forward in life without discovering our problem. That's why anytime you go to hospital, what Dr. Fedofo do is to diagnose you, to see how that sickness look like, the pains, how long have they been there, doing some certain whatever, then he begin to prescribe drugs for you. This is where we are today. Now, I told us here also that 1899 was when Nigerians were sold. I guess by now all Nigerians would have been reasoning upright. Why is it that it's only African countries that is passing through this mess? And why is it that this revolution that is happening right now is not about military coup here, military coup? No, there is a revolution that is happening because the foundation is shaking. God wants to put things right the way it is. And you cannot expect angels to start falling from heaven to come and do it for you. You are supposed to wake up yourself, strategize if you want to, do your planning. Because this idea they gave to us, the time we are able to achieve a beautiful house, we are okay. Look at the whites today. They still campaign. Their environment is good already. Any crack on the road, they still put project there. Go and crack it and remove it. Our own, we have not even started any road. Have you ever seen any road in Europe here that they rehabilitated? Because a meeting was held on how their society is going to look like. Now, ever since 1960, how many times are the 36 state governor, or when it was 19 states, how many times they ever one day gather? What we can know is to ring election for the British. Any person you see today supporting APC over what they are doing, know that he's working for the West. He's not working for you. There are a lot of this government, they work for the West. If the West said he will win the election, he will win it. That was why Opus or Didiot, he never won. Peter Umbaunko, did he won? He did won. If you are able to do their bid and say, okay, now you can send as many Gbola, go China. You can allow mayhem to be in your state. They will allow you. That's what we are seeing. We can't still govern ourselves. We cannot produce the food we can eat. We cannot refine our oil. We don't have water. That's why anytime they call our leader, do this to your people, it will do it. Imagine people like us. We happen to be in the position of power. The first thing we do is to go into armed struggle. All these brothers will give them ammunition to make sure the government have must be protected. Then we begin to set up boundaries in all our states against this invader. But you don't know the reason why I throw my support behind President Donald J. Trump. You don't think maybe it's all about politics, the way you love Biden. You only love Biden. People today that said they love Biden, know that those people, they are not normal human beings. I have no apology for that. You are not normal human being. At least, first of all, look first. We play politics. We play politics everywhere. We play politics in America, play politics with our lives. Go and look at what Justice Trudeau right now is doing to Canadian children. We are not talking about the one the Catholic did before, where they use the indigenous people of Canada, a sagging, and they use it until they do chupito. Today they are still unleashing on the children. That children have the right now to just wake up one morning, a boy without turning himself to a girl. Children, not even adults now. They are put it in their schools. That's why by September 20th, there are going to be a 1 million man march in Canada. We are shutting down Canada by the grace of God. I pray may God of Emidu also be there that very day. Because what is happening right now, if we fail in Canada, we will also fail in Niger. That's why if we pass in America, if we pass in Germany, they to become a passport for everybody. So what is coming, I'm submitting to you today, is not only about all your life. You completed your house, good, I know. But if the environment is not okay, the society is not okay, you will not enjoy the house. Like Europe here right now, if you like go and buy a house in the village, you can still come out in the night. Because nobody, before any person come, you want to come and attack you, know that it was sent by the government. You are free because of the society. Until we got a societal liberation, you haven't gotten your liberation. until we get a society where at least the least person that are poor, at least they can afford 2 square meal a day. We have not gotten it right. Every one of us just abroad today, I came with you to intimidate ourselves. Now, why do we go into courtesan, for example? Is it not for us to have strength and speak in one voice? You will see that they now bring different court to cause division among ourselves. They now bring different courts to Nigeria, and is among the west, the southeast, or let me use this word, the Southern Protectorate. I don't think Fulani or Hausa, they believe in I don't think Fulani go say Abakra. How you want it to? I'm not sure. Those ones just get the one with the TD. Those ones want to just give them gun, enter inside, but they don't go be that. That's why you see unity among them. They created courtesy in all sectors. Government officials today want to be a part of it. Not that they are part of it to fight against intruder. They are part of it to ring election. Now, if we begin to know that what we are doing is not effective enough, or is not giving us result that is supposed to give us, what we do is to begin to blunt those things out gradually. That is why this is going to be living in our society. As soon as we are able to take back our land, you must renounce, or you die in jail. You must renounce it, because this what is in my ideology. They get to you out there, they bring it to the west, and these same people, they did not allow you to function here. They don't allow you to function. They will always arrest you. Come and look for my trouble, and let me just make a phone call. Even it will affect your children. It will affect your children. My generation will fight your generation to a standstill. I don't get forgiveness. I get every children that come out from my loins will also have forgiveness, because we are very simple, we are very gentle, we are very, very caring. I don't read that verse of Bible. Person slap you, a giver. I will not give you the other side. If you do me, I do you. Then the world become a better place. But if you do it by mistake, no problem. That can be forgiven. Say if you don't do it, you go pray for forgiveness, my dear. I will not give you time to pray for forgiveness, and you will not need that and beg me. I go do you first, then we'll settle at once. Now, also, I won't maybe lie to you about the cultist aspect of it. Also, look at Christianity, the way they bastardize Africa with religion. See different kind of churches: Orthodox Church, Pentecostal, Jehovah Witness, Church of Adventists, a lot of church. All these ones were created by him. They can't go put down for God here, say, God, oh, now God, this is the method we are going to start using to start serving God. Have you ever one day asked yourself, when we say King James Version, for example, King James Version, King James Version is a British. King James is a British, a normal human being like you. Just the same way at times I got my own version on some kind of song you sing at times. I think the last song I sang the other day, a lot of you may like it, some most of you may not like it, that be hypnotized, or who is under the religion psychosis, or who are being demoralized. You may not understand it. That I'm just trying to also create my own version. Now, King James Version is one of the first versions. The Bible was translated 500 years ago. These same people translated this very Bible. They left it at home and come to Africa to start buying slaves. They write in there what will suit you, so that when you see it, you say, and I saw God talking. That's why they write it there. And they also picture some certain things that our father were doing. Be that when they came to Africa, when they started coming to Africa, let's say 800 years ago precisely, they met our father with many wives. That was why that book of Exodus 21 verse 10 were written down, that if a man must get married to another wife, he should not remove what he used to do for the first wife. He should so allow everything to be. That it was human being they saw they use in creating this thing. Now they can't add God join them. And today we carry on. We cannot do any of that thing again, apart from God say, God say, God say. Now God has said his own. Are you even follow it in some area where God say? If you want to even follow God say, there are a lot of things a lot of hand we does not need to give to people to oppress us, because we are the image of God. Look at the book of Genesis 1 verse 26 said, God, let make man our image after our likeness. That is to say, you have been told right from the one vis-a-vis that you were created in the image of God after his likeness. Now, if you are the image of God, why are you allowing devil to sleep with you and pay you money? Why? That is to say, we are doing something and we don't know what we are doing. You see mothers today encourage their children to set themselves so that they can send money for them to become deacon. So many mothers today, they are Christians in Nigeria in the detriment of their daughter, but they are Christians, and they doesn't verify whether or not they give them that money. At the end of the day, devil always visit you all the time to come and take away your blessing, because they've already know that you carry energy and there is some spiritual potentiality in you. That's why today this is how they feed themselves. You think everything they are doing with you is not just maybe that sensation. They have other spiritual things they also get it from you, but you may not know. You are always after the money. That was why our father those days were more powerful than we today, because there was a lot of things they never indulged in. There was so many lives our father never lives, because they found out that it is forbidden. So if we Africans must get it right, first thing we should do is to checkmate Christianity. We have to checkmate Christianity critically. These are our major problems. These are major problems. And these same people, look at all of them passing. They don't even know what is called Christian. If you tell them right now, just got that called carry, go say, shut up your mouth, carry out the hombre. Carry out the hombre. Who died? Nobody died. All these things were just fiction. They just acted it. And it said most in Africa. It does not say in Asia. It does not say in Asia. It's not the sell for Asia. Does Jesus Christ sell in other region? Now Allah they sell for that side. Those ones they can burn you alive in the name of Allah. Why European? They cannot kill you because of anything. I can just be shouting here now. Spanish people, they insult Jesus now. Me cago en Dios. They insult Jesus. Spanish people, they insult your Jesus now. They curse her now. They curse it. None of them go jail for it, but go to Middle East and talk to Allah anyhow. Look at the war. Is it not this girl they killed in Nigeria the other time, Deborah also? Say he throw mouths, give the Allah. They burned that girl alive. Up till now, none of these people were brought to book. None of these people were brought to book. All these are brainwashing. Why not let God fight for himself? God is saying we are doing and do. If I hear against the ancestors, let them punish me. Don't come and let me and you have problem, because if I got problem with you, our children will continue from where we stop. I know my children can always defeat your children, because like father like son, they don't know anything. That is it. Why not let the ancestors fight for himself? You call the cause any do now, call the mobilize, give. No, I won't mobilize for you. It's just for me to enter the water and pray. You also pray the same day you won't pray. If not they allow more, they use matter, they talk, and by now this fight for don't finish. The only one to bring it and be looking for you on the street. I'm not seeing you. You are hiding. Why are you hiding? Bring out yourself once and for all. If your generation will not be evacuated from this very earth, no, I'm not called Newton. Because anytime I think about the life that we are living, how this life were purported and give to us, and these people still want us. After I do read, I'm no longer reading to do exam. That's why I can use it for she or my car. Any item made mistake. If you are not wicked enough, you should know that you understand quite alright what I'm trying to say. Do you know how old I am? I'm not writing exam again. The reading one I'm reading, because I see that this reading I'm doing or little studies I'm doing is also helping. At least searching out this information is something that is also good. This is what every one of us were indulging. We are getting weak every day by day. Any narrative that can, nobody bounce it back. We are supporting everything. So if our life must be meaningful again, we have to checkmate this very Christianity. If we were to be good, that God, they read the blessed person the way they take that time for that Bible, or Jesus Christ, they read the fear, it will not get to you. Why we not have a better society? Where is our human right? Why did they take our natural resources? That was why they gave us Bible and they are taking away our natural resources. The same people that wrote it there that there is a man. Now, let me quote the Bible for you. Thank God today, by the grace of God, I'm vast in Galilee. Let me.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.